Welcome to another edition on Agro on TV from the stable of Agro Nigeria. In the past few weeks, about 70,000 hectares of farmlands have been destroyed due to the ravaging flood incidents across the country, especially in major food producing states, and experts have predicted further increase in food prices. Join me as I take to the streets of Lagos to ask Nigerians what would be their reactions to further increase in food prices. I am Clarion Olusegun.
Well, first of all, I would say, based on what happened, it's a natural phenomenon. Nobody expected that, but it happened based on it's a natural occurrence. So, based on the resultant of it, what I have to say is this: we won't be happy because we won't be happy that people farm was flooded and all that, and then there will be increase of food prices. We won't be happy, but I think what government I'm suggesting now, that government should kind of see what they can do to see if they can bring down the prices of food. If there's anyhow government can kind of support the masses, and also the we that are into agriculture, if there's anyhow they can empower us to be producing food like we in the western region. If there's anyhow government can empower us, because that is some of the challenges we are facing. If there's anyhow they can empower us for us to shift from horticulture into farming full time, like plantain and other things like rice, cassava and yam and the rest of it. So generally we all know what we are facing in the nation now, based on the insecurities and all that. So the increase in the food prices won't go well. So I'm suggesting, like I said before, government should see what they can do to elevate the situation at hand.
Well, as a matter of fact, the flood across the country is not really a good thing, but I really can't cope with that kind of situation, and I hope government can assist in making sure they control the prices of goods and services across the nation.
Basically, I will not say much, because everybody knows the situation of the country right now. That is, there's a lot of increase in everything. Not to even talk about food, let's talk about other things which everybody knows about. And if there should be a kind of increase in the food and commodity right away, right now, I think there would be a chaos in the country, because presently people's salary are not even much enough for them to sustain themselves for 30 days. Even the people that are artisan, let me just say, their money paying for them for their labors is not even enough for them. For someone to say that there will be another increase in the food consumption right now, I think the country and the government should think twice, at least for them to do something, a kind of a measure in order to reduce the cost of price. Because even
I believe we'll be able to cope. Nigerians are really, they are people made up of leather, if I should use that word. We'll be able to cope. It's just adjusting. Sometimes even now we are coping. There are times maybe you go without breakfast, or you make scale of preference, to meet up demand. You don't eat like before, you just have to cut down. So I believe they will cope, but that doesn't mean that things should get worse, because it's also going to there will also be increase in crime rates and other things. All these rituals, kidnapping and all that, yahoo, all these things, and the aftermath of poverty, aftermath of hunger. So I believe that the government should do something about it, because even if we keep coping, it's not still everybody who can cope. Some people will just do do things, to survive, and those things will tell, on the country and the lives of other people.
Right now in Nigeria, food prices is very high, so everybody is getting tired because the salary we receive can no longer buy food stuff, rather to save or to pay our children's school fees. So if we continue like this, by next year many things will happen, which is I cannot say and I don't know yet, because the hunger is Nigeria now is getting too much.
In terms of food prices, yes, the things that is controlling everything now, which is wheat, we import much of wheat. Okay, the government should focus on how do we grow wheat in Nigeria. Then if you want to grow wheat, you have to tackle the security issue. The insecurity in the north is affecting people. I already have people, for the flood. I had this recent flood is from Cameroon Dam, that they lose their dam a bit, water everywhere. Where everybody should get to know that there is this time of the year that flood will always happen. It's happened in Florida recently. It's not only Nigeria. So how do you react? How do you prepare? You understand? If it should take evacuation on time, we evacuate people, we bring them back. Then government should invest more on agriculture. Let people go back to farm. Give them more land. Give them grants. Interest-free grants. Let them plant.